both.
Liam, you look
Just
great.
started it.
Well, how are you guys doing? This whole lockdown thing's been really strange, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very, very. You know what though? It's been going on for so long now. It just feels like the new norm. Like, I don't know, I just kind of adapted to it. I think at the beginning it was just like every conversation was messaging people, "How are you getting on? Mad times, isn't it? Strange times." But
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Like,
just kind of getting used to it now.
second week of lockdown, I was FaceTiming people I haven't talked to in ages. I was like, why am I doing that?
I had some wild nights out on those Zoom calls, like going to bed at like 6:30 in the morning, like more later than I like would never do that in normal, well, occasionally. But yeah, those Zoom parties can be wild.
But it's something that you're happy that hopefully we don't have to go back to. Are you finding?
Yes.
So I think we all got used to the lockdown. With me, what I'm finding really strange is the going back out into society. That feels really strange. And are you on edge?
And everyone giving everyone dirty looks, like.
I don't
Poor
know.
Chris. I went out with Chris there, and I met up with him a while back when we went for a walk. And Chris gets hay fever, but the poor fella be sneezing, and everyone gives him little dirty looks.
Yeah.
Like, he's got hay fever, like, leave him alone.
Do you know, I get that too. So it's like after every sneeze, like you sneeze into your elbow, and it's like everybody hay fever, hay fever.
Yeah.
I've actually started to do this when I sneeze. Just go into my top completely, because I feel like that's one step up from going in here. If you just go completely into your infect your torso.
Yeah, I was saying, like, it was strange going back into society. Even like my uncle came over there at one point, and I was talking to him. I was like, why can't I find it hard to like keep eye contact, and I was like, what do I ask him? And I lost my
ability to socialize.
Yeah.
My social skills just went out the window.
And the whole, like, I'm talking to you, but I can't see myself. Like, we've become so used to seeing ourselves in the chat.
Oh, yeah, right. Like
yes.
this. Yeah, that's not true, actually. I haven't thought about that.
But do you know what I found really odd? Because I've only been allowed to see 2 episodes of The Young Offenders. They won't give them all to me yet. I was ready to binge all of them. But I was watching the first episode, and in it, Jock is, I'm not going to give it away, but he's comforted by a stranger. And I was watching it with my husband, and we both looked at each other and went, oh my God, that feels really strange, seeing people comfort somebody who they don't know. Right. So like, when you watch it back, I know that this was filmed a while ago, but when you're watching it back, does stuff like that feel strange to you now?
Well, because of all this social distancing, stuff like that. Yeah, I suppose. Like, I mean, I'm even getting like, just you know, on your iPhone, it'll come up this time last year, this time 2 years ago, and it came up, and it was like me in London. I think it was this time 3 years ago it came up, and it was like me with my arms around all my friends in the pub, and we're all like, and I was like, that's so weird to look at that. Like, it is weird. So yeah, no, I think definitely when people watch that, it'll be a bit like, oh, yeah.
But we need it. And Alex, what's it like for you? I mean, it's not the first time. You're back though in the tracksuit. Every time you get back into that tracksuit, how do you feel? Does Conor come straight back? Because I have to say, your accents in this are thicker than ever. I didn't know. Well, I didn't know the baby. I didn't know the baby's name until the end of the episode.
Yeah.
So I kept going, what?
Damn.
So do you go just straight back into him?
Yeah.
We've been playing these parts for so long now. I mean, it is definitely easier to get back into the roles, but once you put on the tracksuit and get the head shaved, you kind of just slip into it a lot easier. But yeah, that's interesting though that the accents seem to have gotten thicker. That's good. I like that.
But the difference this time is it's not just the 2 of you and your girlfriends and your family like we've seen. There is a baby involved. And the whole way through, like, it's so funny seeing Conor and Jock try and deal with the baby. But the whole time I kept going, how are Chris and Alex trying to deal with acting alongside a baby? How does that change everything?
As Chris was saying, it's a dream actor to act against, because they're the best actor on set, because they're just acting natural. They don't know, they react to whatever they're given, and they were just great kids as well. Well, what are the names again? Nola and Junior.
Nola and their sibling.
Oh yes, Nola. Oh, that's terrible. Sorry, babies.
Yeah, sorry.
But no, they were great, and I think me and Chris got to kind of our parenting skills went up a notch.
Yeah.
We learned that they love the Beatles, so whenever they stop crying, we play the Beatles for them. Seem to enjoy that.
Chris, has it made you not want to go into fatherhood for a very long time?
It's a bit of both, to be honest. I think, yeah, definitely a bit of that. But then also, like, when you're having fun with them, and like when they're laughing and seeing the joy, you know, it's a lot of fun as well. And then it makes you a bit like, oh, yeah. But no, I was terrified at the beginning, but by the end, I feel like I became a good looker after of temporary father figure.
a good looker after. I've never heard that term, but we'll go with it. You know,
Yes.
I also love that you do get to see the parents' perspective, and that you get to see that basically parents are faking it until they make it, and sometimes they don't even make it. What do your parents say about you guys as kids? What were you like? Were you bold, or were you...
I'm the baby of 3. This is 3 years in between my brother. My brother was the one, he pushed the boundaries a bit, Luke. So I learned from his mistakes. I learned to keep quiet. Apparently I was a little angel. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
It's not mine. And then Megan was the oldest girl, so they were quite strict with her. So I heard that most actors are the babies of the family.
Oh, what are you, Chris? Are you the baby?
Chris is the baby.
I'm the baby.
And so is Hillary. Hillary Rose is the baby.
No way.
Interesting.
It's because we're used to getting all the attention. See, I'm the eldest. I'm the one that broke all the ground for everyone, had it really tough. And the babies get away with murder.
That's like that scene in Sing Street, you know, Jack Rayner's like, I was like a jet engine. Keep breaking all the, like, carving the path. What was I like? I think I was probably a bit of both. I think I was quite good, but I get in kind of up to a bit of, like, yeah, I think me and my brother used to get into pretty sticky situations. Like, I remember one time my mom went into the shop, but sometimes you do, as a kid, you just do stuff that you think you're being nice. Like, my mom went into the shop one time when we were younger and just left me and Tim in the car quickly, and then we got out of the car and started scratching our names into the car bonnet, and like WWF and like The Rock and The Undertaker, and like we love
your own car bonnet now. Let's just
our own car bonnet. Yeah. And then my mom came back and we were like, look what we did for you. And she absolutely lost it. But we were just trying to do a nice thing, like. Yeah.
My brother's actually my brother's in the episode with Roy Keane with the chip van.
Oh, no way!
He's the guy who goes 15 minutes. Fuck that.
Handsome Luke.
Is that really cool? Was that cool having him on set and giving him a line?
Yeah. Luke's got a part with my dad. My dad he was a taxi driver in the Christmas special. So
yeah. And have you seen the episode where we go up to Dublin?
Oh, sorry, you're talking to me. No,
Yeah.
I haven't. I've only seen the first 2 episodes.
Okay. So my dad's the guy filling up the petrol. We fill up the car for him. That's my dad. Yeah.
What are those days like when you get to bring? Because usually, you know, you're the ones that, you know, dads and parents get to show off, but you're bringing them onto set, and they're usually looking out for you, but you're having to look out for them. What are those moments like?
It's actually really, really nice moments, because it is kind of that thing of, you're at my work now. I'd be a kid and Dad would bring me into the power plant and show me the big red button and all this, whereas I'm showing him around set or whatever. And that day was great as well, the day we were filming with Roy Keane, because my dad and my brother, you know, big Man United fans, and getting to introduce them to Roy, and he was just such a gentleman to them. They were just delighted to kind of chat to him and kind of spend the day around that. So there's some great moments like that.
Yeah. Chris, Jock's motto for life is, if nobody's going to believe us teenagers when we're telling the truth, we may as well be bullshitting all of the time. What's your motto?
Oh, what's my motto? Wow.
And Alex, you can think of one as well.
What would my motto be? I like to think if you believe in something enough, you can achieve it. That's my motto. If you believe it and you can see it, then you can do it.
I like that. Alex?
I always go for pressure is for tires, not for people.
Oh.
If you're ever feeling under pressure, just go, hold on a minute, why am I feeling pressure? And then you realize, hey, there's actually no need. It's all good. It's all good, baby.
All good.
I like that. I like that. Now, I know you're never guaranteed another season, but do you think we'll have some more young offenders? I know I'm being very greedy now because we've gotten so many, but I'd still like to see more of Jock and Conor.
Yeah, we'll see how season 3 goes down. We're very lucky that we even got a season 3 because we shot the 2 seasons back to back, and if we only filmed season 2, we'd be probably filming around now for season 3. But with this, with the way things are at the moment, we wouldn't have been able to get a season 3 done. So just be happy with what you got, all right?
I know,
Greedy.
My motto is more is more.
Okay, good. I like that too.
But before I let you go, life away from young offenders, what's happening?
I came back to Cork when this all kicked off in London, so I'm just really lovely to be home at the moment and see my family. And stuff seems to be loosening up a bit now, so we're getting to see friends and go to their gardens and stuff like that, have a few drinks. So I think I'm going to see Alex later. We're going to go either, we haven't figured out yet if I'm going to his or he's coming to mine. But
Chris's birthday the other day, so it was nice.
Oh, happy birthday, Chris!
And Glenn got a bottle of champagne that we're going to have later now. It was nice.
I might be joining you for those drinks.
Come on then.
Yes, absolutely. You're more than welcome. But no, I'll probably go back to London at the end of this month, I think.
And Alex?
I was very lucky. Just before lockdown, I was in a play in the Gaiety, the Lieutenant of Inishmore, and with the great Don Wycherley. He was my partner in crime for a lot of that, and Paul Mescal, we're great to see him skyrocket since then with Normal People and stuff. And we're very lucky. We were meant to do 62 shows. I think we got 58 done before the theatres closed. So we're lucky that we got a good run in. I can't imagine how hard it was for other actors who rehearse for 6 weeks and can't even go on stage. So we're very lucky in that sense. And then, since then I've just been auditioning away, and hopefully stuff will start back up in the coming months.
Yeah, hopefully so. And I have no doubt we'll see you everywhere. Before I do let you go, final question. You mentioned Paul Mescal. Have you been in contact with him since everything's just skyrocketed? Since who would have thought he would have made a chain and O'Neill's shorts?
Yeah.
So
Conor and Jock have been wearing chains far longer than he has. You don't see, me and Chris FaceTimed him the other day. He says it's been a bizarre few months for him, but he's holding up well.
Yeah. Well, look, you guys are holding up well. It is always such a joy to chat to you two. Mind yourselves, and hopefully we get to do this again soon.
Absolutely. Hopefully in person. Yeah.
Good.
Great to see you.